Hello YouTube, it's Utopia Monster and today let's do Majora's Mask. Okay, we'll take this for inspiration. In the game, this evil mask takes control of its victim and drives him crazy. Isn't it familiar? For the tool and material, you'll need a desk, one sec. You'll also need your greasy hands. Get off. A well-sharpened knife, a chopstick, some toothpicks, and some polymer clay. Primary colors, black and white. A keychain if you want, and some oven paper. Ready to go. If you're lazy or you want to spend your money, you can buy other colors. But honestly, the 3 primary colors plus black and white are way sufficient. You also need a flat surface to transport your sculpture to the oven without breaking it. Once you have that, it's time to start the fun parts. Let's get our hands dirty. For the base, you'll need some blue and some magenta. You mix it and have some purple. With that, we're ready to go. For the basis, you need to shape this bowl in some sort of heart. You need to push one side and pinch the other. Like this. We're ready for next step. Now you have your heart. Make sure the pointy bit is really pointy and the round bits are really round. Now our basis is finished. We'll need some red. This part is really important. Every little detail will be on this red part. Once you have your red paste, make some sort of clover with one really pointy leaf. It must be as pointy as your heart. Focus, please. This part is really important, so don't forget to take your time. You have to get the smoothest and the most perfect piece of red. See, it must just be shaped like a bat. Alright, for the next part I'm gonna fast forward on that, because it really must be perfect. See? Not bad. So now, all you have to do is pinch those eyes. It's the last time you'll have the opportunity to do it, so do it good. For the next part, we'll need a toothpick. We're gonna put a crack on that heart. Honestly, it's starting to resemble to a bat, so... Oh! What the fuck? Go away, you! They're freaking everywhere, man. Alright, where was I? Oh, you don't want to miss this next step. It's really important. You'll need a toothpick, and we're gonna do some very important details. The holes for the respiration, on the nose and on the mouth. At first, you're gonna have to do some gutters around the mouth, and we'll put some white details in it. So, yeah, be careful. The toothpick is the ultimate tool for this. Next, you take a knife and you mark those gutter better because you don't want the white to go away. Once you've done it, you have to push on the eyes to fuse them with the purple. Then you have some sort of delimitation around the eyes, but you won't be able to move the red from the purple. Now we're gonna work on the mouth. So you put holes in it, 8 to be precise. I'm gonna fast forward now. Be sure one more time that the red and the purple are fused. And now we're gonna do what's the most important on this mask. I'm talking about the eyes. Let's make one deadly stare. you'll need some black, some red, and some yellow. You'll mix the yellow and the red to have some orange, and we're gonna start with the black. So make a small bowl, and then flatten it. Make it in the shape of a lemon with two little bits, pointy bits. Yes, like this. And you put it in the center of the red, and then you flatten it again. Make sure it's well fused to the red, and then we're gonna do the other eye. Let's go! Too dramatic? Oh, really? You think? Alright, okay, for the next step you'll need some yellow. But first, take a toothpick and you'll have to make those eyes pointy. See, on the corner? Yes, come on, push on those. And you're gonna get a really mean look with this. And then you flatten them some more. Okay, so now you'll need some red, and we're gonna do some very, very small details. So you have to take a small bowl and put it on the corner of the eye. You see, really small. You put it on the corner, and then you take a toothpick and you mark it like this. See? You're gonna have a very profound look with this. Alright, and then we'll have to do this for the 3 other corners left. Let's go! So once we have that, you'll need some yellow and some red, and we'll mix it to have some orange. Here, I have an orange. So make a small bowl with this orange, and we're gonna put it inside the eye. So it's gonna make a bridge between the 2 red parts, and make sure it's well centered. Once you've done that, we're gonna do the other eye. So be sure the 2 bowls are the same size, or your mask will have a goofy look, and no one wants the Majora's mask to have a goofy look. Okay, I think I'm gonna make them bigger. There. So, now you'll have to put some yellow. Same technique, you take a bowl, you flatten it, and you put it in the center. Be sure this bowl is smaller than the orange one. And then you put it here. And what do you get? Some sort of owl look. Yes. And we're gonna do the other eye. So you'll need to do it very symmetrically. And I have a small detail of black in the eye, and it's movable by placing some yellow clay on it. Alright, we're doing pretty good so far. So now we're gonna do the pupil. So you put a small bit of black in the eye, and then you've got something that is pretty spooky. Then you'll have to mix some yellow and some blue to get some green, and you make a very thin part. You cut it with a precision knife and put it in the center of this pupil, this black pupil, and you do it on the second eye. Be sure the 2 pupils are very centered. See, this one is centered, this one is not. And then, see, it's easily fixable. Alright, next we're gonna have to use some needle, because the center pupil is really thin, so we can put some black clay on it. So what do? We cheat! But that's okay. Cheating is allowed when it's for art. Once you've done the other eye, you've got this mean look. No. Sorry. Okay. So next step is the details. You'll need to have some white, and it's the hardest part. So brace yourself. Remember the gutters we did a while ago? But now we'll have to fill them with white. So put a small wire of white inside the gutters, and then put a second layer, and then a third, until your details as thick as you want them to be. For this next step, we're gonna do the weird eyebrows, your weird yellow eyebrows of the mask. So you put some yellow clay and you put it on the top of the mask, and you do it for the other side. Next step, you'll need a toothpick, and you will use the toothpick as a precision tool to fuse the yellow matter with the purple matter, like this. Then you take a needle and you put some hole in it to make the details. Next step will be the eyebrows, in fact, sorry, of the mask. So you put 6 balls of yellow clay upside the eyes, and then you take also a needle and you make some holes in it for the details only. The real ones on the actual mask are triangular, but it's really hard to do this because it's really tiny. But you understand. So yeah, the needle is a really good tool. I always have a ton of them because it's really easy and really precise. So next, we're gonna put the spikes. So there's 4 colors, green, yellow, bleen, and red. Don't forget there's 2 rows of yellow. And you put it like in the picture. You can cook them separately and then glue them with some super glue, or you can cook them attached to the mask. And we're good! And here's the final result. Pretty good, right? You can put it on your fridge, you can put it everywhere you want. I don't know, that's your sculpture, not mine. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, leave a like, leave also a comment if you want me to sculpt something with my little fingers, and I see you next time.